And here we go, in the south, it's the master of chaos, the chief purveyor of disaster. He's the mad scientist of Company of Heroes 2. It is VonIvan.
And in the north, we have HelpingHans, the British long-standing Code 2 veteran and Code 1 veteran. And he's straight away locked in Ostrupen.
He has indeed, and you couldn't expect any different from HelpingHans. He loves this commander. He made this strat famous. HelpingHans is the master of the Ostrupen, and they may seem like 6 men from the eastern reaches of the very short-lived Third German Empire. But Hans makes them work. They're very, very forgiving, and they allow him to cap a lot of the map, and he gets the MG working for him.
Yeah, well, we saw Jesslyn have success with Ostrupen against Soviets earlier today.
We have more
So,
conscripts at our disposal.
I mean, what's not... I mean, we could see a repeat performance, though this time up against conscripts rather than penal troops.
There you go, great MG placement by HelpingHans in a perfect position to repel combat engineers. Good aggressive play by him. VonIvan's probably a little bit perturbed by that, perhaps.
Yeah, he's trying to get around the side of it, but Ostrupen is there early and waiting. Conscripts should be able to win at this close range, but in from the Pioneers in support.
Indeed, let's check out what's happening with that MG. It's still there, it's trying to cut off these flanks now. And elsewhere in the right, Ostrupen and Pioneers leading the way, forcing away this first conscript. So let's talk a little bit of VonIvan Soviets. I think he's actually got most hours in this faction. Do you think it'll be any different to standard Soviet play? Is there anything he could bring in these 3 commanders? Guard motor, assault, armoured assault tactics, and guard rifle combined?
Well, they are the 3 standards, so certainly not in the commander department. So his build order very curious, going for like early combat engineers over conscripts, and it's actually cost him a bit of map control. He's struggling against Hans's Ostrupen.
He is so far. Hans is overwhelming him, quite frankly. Look at the MP40 Pioneer usage. He's just in a perfect position to go close quarter combat on him. And VonIvan's been caught a little bit here in this early round. He's had his chin collided with by a fist of HelpingHans.
Looks like Von's trying to branch out to the left fuel.
The enemy is attempting to steal our
He's
sector.
going to lose that engagement. Ostrupen full health,
Our
going to win
men
that
are now
easy.
fully equipped with entrenching
So
tools.
he's just having trouble. He's running to a brick wall all over the map.
He is, and it's a brick wall made of the Ostrupen men. HelpingHans is fielded very well. So if you don't know the Ostrupen strat that HelpingHans uses, it's 3 Ostrupen, 2 MGs eventually, and the 251 Flamer half-track. It's on Code2.org's forums. It's been there since 2014, goddammit, and HelpingHans has made it a staple of his play if nobody else wants to adopt it. You know, he made a guide on this, and you know, it's still him mostly that plays this particular variant, but he makes it work.
Yeah, and he's got off to such a good start. It's key with this, obviously, to get off to a good start. Deny your opponent's fuel and get your own fuel so you can rush out those Tier 2 light vehicles.
Absolutely. Here we go. Ostrupen waiting behind the sandbags. Just had Tier 2 techs for the Wehrmacht. VonIvan still. He's got a 2nd combat engineer and 4 conscripts, so pretty standard stuff. And of course, he'll get the healing up in base as soon as he possibly can. That is the Soviet way, as at present.
Yeah, Tier 2 in production. I don't know what VonIvan's actually doing here. Like, honestly, I don't know where this build is leading to.
Let's have a little look in base. He's getting Tier 2 up now. And yeah, doesn't necessarily mean he'll get anything from it. Remember in all your the old tournaments used to run the Pacific Invitationals, the flavour of the month back then was Maxims. Spent a long time casting them with VonIvan. This guy does change tacts, and he always innovates strategies that end up dominating meta, quite frankly. You have to give him a lot of credit for that. But in terms of micro right now, he's actually dominating this cutoff. He's neutralised it, and he's got conscripts in good position.
Yeah, where's Hans's machine gun? Needs to be here in support. Here it comes now.
At our disposal.
Already get forced away. Oh, Flamer half-track. This is early. 5 minutes hitting the field. This is really early. This is going to cause a lot of damage. It
is. It's well-timed. And he's just about waiting for the munitions. No, he's got the munitions. My bad. It's well on the way. It's 40%.
Yeah, this is going to be probably the fastest flame half-track I've ever seen, I think.
It is, and that just shows the benefit of having Ostrup in the fair match. You can cap the fuels much more quickly. There you go, it's 80% of the way, and VonIvan's thinking that's very fast. In fact, he's had to get the Zisgun out.
Well, it's good that he's thinking about it already. Before the flamethrower pops and starts to really roast his squads.
Oh god, it's going to do a good job of it. Here's the Flammenwerfer projectors.
Yep, instant retreat. Oh, but this could be a wipe.
Really could, he's going to go for it.
Now, does one have AT grenades?
Oh, there you go. Great work by the flamethrower there. Oh, he's going into base. He gets one. Will he get the other? HelpingHans is on fire right now. And as are the corpses of VonIvan's army, as this 251, one of the fastest 251 the veteran caster tightrope has ever seen, is making a great acquittal of itself right now. Here comes the counter, though.
Yeah, this missed a critical shot there. Judging by the health, that half-track might have gone down if that Zis had landed the shot.
Yeah, very possibly.
Right on half.
What? Is this the flavour of today? We're having two 5-1 half-tracks on the field?
Yeah, well, worked for DVM earlier. He was very dominant with double 2-5-1s earlier, and looking to repeat that as Hans.
Wow. Hans is such a dark horse this year, you know. When he started training for GCS1, he had so many issues with finding pleasure from playing this game. He was, you know, baby raging all throughout his Twitch streams, but he's a very different man now he's qualified. He seems so much more chilled out, and I think when you're chilled in Company Heroes, you're able to do crazy aggressive things like he has in this game. Two flamer half-tracks. Let's see if that's what he goes for. Good point though, Tightrope, is of course, no, he's going for it. I was going to say he could use it for reinforcement, but no need. He's going to try and flank the Zisgun and give VonIvan a spanking, quite frankly, because if he pulls this off, if he gets a majestic double half-track victory and flanks the Zisgun in some amazing maneuver, it could be one of the best moments in HelpingHans' gaming career.
Yeah, well, he takes engine damage on that one, so it's going to have to pull back for repairs. He might need another Pioneer squad just to keep both of these half-tracks healthy.
Here we go, we've got the first half-track promotion there. Got a nice little Pioneer just pondering around the battlefield here. Elsewhere, the Zisgun was lining up. Oh. In his line of sight. Will he be able to get it?
You can probably hear that through the fog of war, so he's trying to chase it. No, it's giving up hope.
Giving up hope indeed. So the players today are playing on excellent studio-grade headsets, which are probably actually better than their usual gaming headsets. So it might even amplify, quite frankly, everything they can hear with better acuity and allow them to locate things a little bit better.
Second Zis coming in from VonIvan, so he's worried about this double half-track strategy. But is that another investment? If they get out of position, he could lose them very easily. That's always the problem with the tank guns.
Absolutely is. So we've got Veterancy 2 on this Flamer half-track who's marauding into battle. Just trying to... I love this little hole that they find themselves in because it just punishes players exiting their own base entrance. Not that he's doing that right now. In fact, he might be going for another base. Oh god, 218 nades. He's gotten too cocky there and he's paying the price for his... paying the price indeed, says the Zisgun.
Yeah, that was greedy going for the wipe there. That was very greedy.
It was greedy, greedy Hansy. To quote an MB game there, and conscripts now, I mean, VonIvan's like, okay, you were in front for a little bit, let me have a go. I'm going to take your cut off.
Yeah, he's running straight down the middle. Half-track has got rid of that engine damage though. And that's a long retreat path. He's not going to chase.
There's nothing there, I think. It should be okay. He's got the combat engineers waiting, so it should be okay.
One thing about VonIvan, you know, with double engineers, he still hasn't planted any mines that I'm aware of.
No, he has not. Zisgun's in a decent position here. So that'll of course be the supply drop, which will be somewhere over here. There it is. Got the nice Pack 40 and the MG34, of course. Always good to get. Oh, this is good. He's found an angle on the Ziskin. The Ziskin, however, has been able to set up. That's a little bit... Oh no, he's got around the cone of fire there. He's now going to reverse away. Here come the Ostrupen.
Oh, there's a mine right there as well. Oh, right, where resistance.
Ah, sorry. Yeah, I see it now. My bad. There's the mine he was referring to. It's going to protect him. Meanwhile, MG's doing a good job killing Ziskin.
What is that Zis doing up there?
I don't
Right
know.
on the road. It's taking so much damage.
VonIvan.
What is this?
What is this? Well said, Tightrope. I turned that into a pun for you. And the Ziskin has now been decrewed and the Ostrupen will be able to take it. We've got an MG watching over 251 there. That is 2 AT guns for the good now for HelpingHans. The Pack 14 base should he require it. And importantly, the Ziskin.
Yeah, this is really nice when you play Ostrupen as well, because you've always got all that munition spare. You can just let loose on those high explosive barrages.
Could do indeed. See if does he even need to take them? Well, he wants them, because the thing that sets VonIvan aside, we all know it, it's that incredible vehicle micro, that tank play. And now that HelpingHans has 2 AT guns helping his army, he's in a really strong position.
Yeah, and the fact that VonIvan now just locks in Armored Assault makes me think he's going to go straight for the IS-2. Quite late to try go for Tier 3 at this stage, so I think he's just going to go straight for the IS-2.
Yeah, it's a good option, but it's very similar to that Refero option in that previous game. Obviously, you know, VonIvan. Oh, good barrage there, and that is salt in the wound. Salt in the wound indeed. It could have been a lot worse there, but oh, that's horrible, isn't it? When you get something taken away from you and then used against you, Tightrope. I don't think there's any worse feeling in Company Heroes.
No. There we go. It's devastating. Move on. He just spent some manpower. Oh, he's building this tech. He is building Tier 3. Wow. With
a 1-man squad, probably joined now. There it is with a 4-man squad going to the Tanko Battalion Command. Of course he is. He might have to think about... Oh, that was a good shot.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Oh, we love these, don't we, Tyro? Yeah. We saw so many of these when we cast together. There's loads of clips on my Twitch of just body parts going everywhere thanks to the Zisguns. Oh, Wiperino coming in.
Oh, it's Ostrupen though. They're pretty bad at those.
They hold their Car 98s upside down.
Yeah, when they don't stand in cover, especially.
Yeah, it's rubbish. Nice army size from HelpingHans. It's looking quite strong. Got a nice line, and this guy's been playing the same way for a while, and some of his Twitch fanboy army in chat might think I'm being negative about him, but honestly, I've been casting this guy since forever, and he's always had what I like to call the prepared position line play. So you'll find HelpingHans likes to have his things in a line, and they all help each other out, and it allows him to just really control and dominate the battlefield.
Yeah, I don't think Von's going to have much luck pushing out on this right-hand side with double machine guns, so might have to think about going left.
He might have to branch around now, and Crossroads does fortunately have more avenues to change tact and change direction, but wow, it's not looking too good. It's been swallowed up in red out there, Tightrope.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, Hans has, you know, tends to play more, but they're just kind of tied up in 8-10 guns that can't actually shoot at anything right now, so in terms of, like, actual fighting army strength, they're quite similar.
Oh, what a flame burst! That was straight from the fires of Hades there, and they're burning and toiling for eternity now. Those combat engineers suffered. There's no two bones about it. There's no pleasant way to write back to their families, just give them a matchbox full of ashes. Don't laugh about it, Tightrope. This is sad. You can't laugh. Leave man burned to death.
Hey, that one model that got away, he's thanking his lucky stars. You gotta look on the bright side.
What? You just watched 7 of your mates burn. Oh, bloody hell, glad it wasn't me. That's how it works in New Zealand.
Oh, mate. It's, yeah, every man for himself.
There we go. There we go. And that's it. And VonIvan's got to... Oh, he's got the T-70 coming out, but we know it's the backbone of the Soviet arsenal. No matter how many of the... I estimate there's like 5 starting builds for Soviets in top-level play at the moment, but they all revolve around the T-70 at some point or another. But it's going to have to be the magic T-70. The fables foretold that VonIvan would build a T-70 at the 16th minute of his Game 1 versus HelpingHans in GCS2, and that thing was the Terminator.
Yeah, this is just way too late. They're good, like, even for a late T70, this is late. This is like 3 minutes later than a late. So it's very late.
3 minutes later than late, there we go. I love the way you said that's good. And here comes the T70, of course. We've given it a strong billing, let's say, and a lot to live up to.
Hans has already got his tier 3 constructor and base, so Hans 4 should be hitting the field any moment.
Should indeed. He's got the both the fuel and the manpower, so what he's waiting for.
Hopefully these 8 attack guns.
Oh, nice shot by VonIvan there.
Yeah, they're both going for attack rounds through the hedge, but I think that's probably to the advantage of the pack.
It is. Ooh, that's a big shot. Oh, and there was nearly another. Ostrupen, swarming in. 251 also. AT grenade, of course, is threatening, but it doesn't matter because Hans's army is proliferating the battlefield.
X factor in this engagement is going to be the SU-76. Can it stop this flame half-track?
Can it indeed? It's getting out of there. Faust threatening. Ostrupen waiting. Here comes the SU-76 with a barrage possibly. No, VonIvan's getting pushed back en masse. He's getting pushed back into base.
Yeah, he just keeps trying to come out on this right-hand side and it's not working out well. He's well prepared in defense.
Yeah, well prepared indeed, and the Panzer IV is now in the build as well. You know, welcome to the party, and soon Hans might even be ready to build another.
Oh, long range. Spraying barrage.
Oh, what a Zisk shot. That was beautiful. Sniper Zisk gunfire. And as we all know, that's incredibly historically accurate. It's exactly what they probably would have done had World War II been real.
Oh my god. That was a still landing shot. There we go. He misses one finally.
It's a laser guided missile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our points have fallen to 300.
Pack 40's waiting just in case, you know, this T70's repaired anytime soon. They do have the repair aid of the Veteran C2 helping that endeavour, but he's all currently on the SU, and the T70's a little bit far behind there. Amazing matches today, and this is a surprise for me. To be honest though, do you know what is surprising, Tightrope, is the fact that it now feels in 2018 that Soviets is no longer VonIvan's strongest faction. He's all about the Axis these days, isn't he?
Yeah, it seems like his Axis has been stronger as of late. And maybe we could see that next.
Got a face-off of AT guns there. The SU's now coming into view, and the Pack 40's waiting. Oh!
Uh-oh. Oh no, traffic jam.
Traffic jam indeed. Oh. That's unlucky for VonIvan. Misses.
Oh. Close call.
Close call indeed. Panzer IV gets out of there. Just had escalate to battle phase 3 completed. You know what that spells to me? That he's going to Werf some Panzers with the Panzerwerfer. I know that makes no sense, don't worry.
Well, can he chase down this with the T70?
Can he indeed? T70. Oh, that could have been a lot better. It looked good, but it wasn't very effective. Panzer IV just destroying some windows there. You can hear crystal audio quality. It's lovely.
Yeah, he's just got no territory. Triple cap for Hans. He's landing on VPs already under 250.
Oh, look at that brutal MG42 fire. Oh my lord, and here it comes, the railway. Schwer-Gustav.
He's gonna hit his own engineers. That would have been too funny.
It would have been very funny indeed. There's a second one though. What's the T70 doing? Shades of semi-finals GCS1 with the RNG bombs there. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, Pack 40 shot.
What's happening to T70?
Oh, it's very close to being hit by the packs. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I thought you meant that one.
Yeah, the T70, yeah.
My bad, sorry dude.
Right.
I missed that on camera. But yes, this T70 just went into pack fire and inexplicably died. So.
Oh, double SU-76, looking for revenge.
Oh, nice shot there. He's following him, he's tracking him. Could he get the comeback shots? He gets one, he needed both. Oh, and the pack's there waiting. Well, that's the Zisgun. Here's the pack. Couldn't get the shot off. Here come the Veteran 3 conscripts, all 18 of them.
Yeah, he's charging out. He's making a good go of this push.
It's a really big push. It's a really big moment for VonIvan. Fans of the American will him on, urge him forward. He needs to get the pack 40. Should he get it, he may find himself back in this engagement. And indeed he does. There you go. That's what he needed. He's got the superior penetration of the German AT gun now.
Yeah, and now we see why Hans went for Battle Phase 3, because he wanted to get the LMG upgrade on his Ostrip.
There you go, and it makes them so much better at fighting. He actually built a 4th one, and has LNGs on 3 of the 4 now. Oh God!
Oh, Faust. Which one?
Yes, he gets it! Incendiary ammo from the MG mixed with a Faust. Now insult to injury takes out the pack 40. What a moment. What a play by HelpingHans. Meanwhile, in the north, conscripts trying to get back this fuel point here.
Yeah, VonIvan's fighting hard. But Hans is staying strong. But
he's staying very strong, and 150 victory points remain for the American.
Yeah, you better not crew that AT gun, otherwise.
Oh, he's Fausted him. Tell you what, that could be a big moment. Now, he's got no follow-up for now, but you never know. Check out what's happening over here. 251's giving some very difficult predicaments. Heavy Panzer Core has been completed in base, so be expecting something from Tier 4 soon. Watch your money on Tightrope.
Yeah, well, we get to see it anyway. It's going to be the Brumbier.
Oh, there you go. He launched straight in with it. My bad. That's give you an easy gamble there. I bet you wish the bookies did that. Sturmpanzer fear the Brumbier is soon to be here.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Good choice, especially if you're, well, especially if VonIvan only has one anti-tank gun on his control, can just run frontally at the AT gun, clear out in 1 or 2 shots.
Really can, and Sturmpanzer's a vicious beast, isn't it? I really love this iteration of it. It reminds me of the Stu 42 from back in the day. You know, with a little bit of attack round here and there, and just hit and hope elsewhere. The Brumbier can just absolutely tear through your opponents.
Funny to see that Hans has 2 Zis and Von has pack 40.
There you go. It's a Christmas of AT guns, as we see the Zis guns.
Program.
Oh, and here we go as well. Here comes the Brumbier. But unfortunately, this game is too hot for cinematics. We've got too much going on at any one time. 251 in situ. Here comes the SU. Going to try and force a situation here. Take out the 251. Will it get it? We've got incendiary rounds from the MG42. Pack fire as well. Could be getting taken out.
Oh, that was a close call.
That was close. Nearly baited there. Here comes the Panzer. Where's the Brumbier? Something rumbles in the distance. I can see it at the top of my screen. There you go. Sorry, I did a high and then a low to make up for it. That was just normal, average out. And SU's waiting, but it's not going to penetrate. Brumbier doesn't care. It's just going to dominate. Panzer IV's going to make it around the rear. Brumbier's going to fire once more and take out the pack. Got a damaged engine on the Panzer. Does not matter. Takes out the SU. Here comes a Brumbier with a huge shot. There you go.
Yeah, he tried to merge onto the AT gun, but the Brumbier just doesn't care.
Brumbier doesn't care, indeed, and VonIvan has dropped from the game. Okay then, nice first game. Unexpected though, you'd say.
Yeah, well, obviously VonIvan was 3rd seed, Hans was 6th, so it was an upset, but I mean, we've seen quite a few upsets so far, so...
We have! It's no longer like this mystery aura of like this kind of nerdy Asperger's guy on Excel working the tournaments out in advance and getting all the seeding right. I am happy to dispel that myth. Oh, this is awesome. We've had so many upsets today with the incredible DevM series. This isn't so much an upset, I guess. I just thought it was surprising how the game wasn't that close, really. It kind of, it just felt like HelpingHans was always in control.
No, maybe VonIvan needs to warm up. We've seen that quite a few, like, people drop the first game and then definitely get a lot better as the matches wear on.
Absolutely. So we're going to now obviously wait for the next game to start. It should be a little bit quicker now. They've got their tech sorted. So every time we do a transition with the players, we have to reset up their keyboards and mice, and little things can come out. I think that's what happened with the delay last time. But I'm chilling out now. I've gotten used to the kind of the Stormless keyboard and mouse system. It's a little bit jittery at times. Hopefully you guys can forgive me. We are, of course, giving Daniel Stormless Hobden a series-long break so he can be back for some of the lower bracket matches later on. He thought it was all over. No, we're going to bring him back in. Just when I thought I was out, they bring me back in and all that stuff. So I'm going to restart Code 2, get my RAM back, and do some shout-outs. So, yeah, we've got to do that, haven't we? We've got to talk about... We've got Sega on site today. They've bought the pizza, which means I'm going to put the pizza money behind the bar tomorrow, so that's good, eh? Oh. That's good, eh? So, in fact, they've just bought us crap tons of drinks. It's a little bit more PC than bought the pizza, though, I'd say, you know. So that's cool. They've been filming. You'll see a lot of footage you weren't able to see with like this webcam setup, and you'll be able to see a lot more of the live crowd on their Twitter. So find the Sega Twitter, whatever it is, the one they're using. I'm sure there's links banded around, so somebody help me out there in chat. And yeah, you can get a real good feel for how amazing this venue is. It's been awesome so far. Really enjoying myself, and such a weight off my shoulders. Honestly, I've like seriously I had nerves and anxiety for weeks. Just like, what if something hideous goes wrong, you know? And it's just not. It's been good. Everything's gone well. The audio's great, and got some great, you know, camaraderie with having Tightrope join us from New Zealand. Yeah,
this is incredible. Like, there's no way I would have the courage to try and run an event like this myself. So, big ups to you.
Yeah, I'm mad. I've aged loads, you know. I've got loads of grey hairs. You see this stress spot? I call that GCS. Honestly, I've got like a red stress spot on the side of my head. I don't know how that got there. It's like, yeah. But you gotta do stuff in life sometimes. You gotta push. So you got stuff to look back on, right? You don't want to die and just think, what did I do? You know?
Yeah, regrets. No regrets.
No regrets, man, indeed. So let's get back on with things and get straight back into Company of Heroes 2 ASAP and get on with Game 2 of HelpingHans VonIvan. And that is my cue to give myself and Tightrope here a 2-minute break. We're going to drink some Red Bull. We're going to do some press-ups. Tightrope's a personal trainer, so he's going to try and... After this GCS stuff, I'm going to try and get my legs back. Do you know how my legs have atrophied? Some Ed 80 Hertz was telling me about this. He says, "Oh yeah, man, they're the first things to go. You've got legs like twiglets now." He's really brutal. So, yeah.
Right, they're underneath the desk right now, but stand up.
Oh yeah, I've got them sellotaped together. They're just because they can't move otherwise. I don't know why we're going on tangents. I need to clear my mind a little bit and get a bit zany out there. So yeah, we're going on a very small break, guys. Just waiting for the game to start, and we're going to just chill out for a second. So be right back. Hello there and welcome on the south side of Crossroads, 1-0 up in this game, playing as the United States. It's HelpingHans.
Yes, and in the north we have VonIvan playing as OKW.
We do indeed. Those Stern Pioneers exiting the base and roaring onto the battlefield, locking in, of course, with the Overwatch doctrine. Tell us more about it, Tightrope.
Yeah, well, we've seen VonIvan pick this up late in the tournament. Very strong with the Goliath, like a moving demo charge, and we all know those got nerfed to oblivion, so it's strong.
The Goliath's never been nerfed or buffed, if I can remember correctly. It's always just came out of the box, and people thought, oh, this is crap, people can always hear it. I'm not going to use that. And then VonIvan's like, I'm going to use that. You know, in the 4th qualification tournament for GCS2, he decided to start using it. Is there anything about VonIvan's usage you think that's setting him apart?
No, I think with the Goliath it takes quite a lot of mind power, just like spear, to position it correctly, to get into those like hiding spots, and then to have the foresight to move it into a retreat pass.
Right.
So it's just quite hard to execute, despite seeming like overpowered. It's just hard to do.
I think so. It's one of those things that you watch VonIvan do it and then you want to try it. Nice rifle play, by the way. Let's see what these rear echelons do. The Stern Pioneers rushing on Hans here. He's got 1 model drop. Riflemen holding fast. They lose 2 models. Here come the rear echelons. They think better of it. They've pushed away the Stern Pioneers there, though. All those coal mines going to get the shots on retreat.
Always body blocking well with the rear echelons here. Oh, that's dead for sure. Excellent body blocking for Hans.
What plays by the Englishman, HelpingHans. That was incredible play. He rolled the dice and then, as Tightrope rightfully mentioned, got the body block off, and that gave him the catalyst for a squad wipe within 2 minutes.
Yeah, incredible start for Hans there. Wiping the Stern Pioneers that early, that is just unheard of, really.
It was all skill. This engagement down here with these corpses, that was, that's kind of standard come hero stuff. You kind of trying to feel out your opponent. But this stuff here was inspired. That is a HelpingHans cooking on a full tank of gas. He knows exactly what he's doing out there, and he's feeling strong, confident, and a master of the game, Tightrope.
Yeah. Well, he's got the early wipe, but he doesn't have the early map control thanks to that Kubelwagen. It's been capping up the map really well. So VonIvan's not out of this yet. He's rebuilding that Stern Pioneer, and he's got the superior map control.
Indeed, there we go. Kubelwagen, the modified VW Beetle, is helping VonIvan survive this early game onslaught from Hans. I'm now using the middle mouse, so I did what HelpingHans does on stream, where he accidentally zooms in all the time.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Riflemen pushing away the First Grenadiers very shortly. There you go. And, of course, igniting the Overwatch flare, giving VonIvan a good, clear picture of what he's just seen, which I suppose isn't that helpful, but still, just happened.
Yeah, well, interesting to see Hans going for a secondary echelon now. He built it like a little bit late, but makes me think maybe he's going to go for Rifle Company, get the flamethrowers.
Yeah, it could be, or I don't know. It's just one of those things. He does sometimes like to get the bazookas up on Riflemen, and what Hans really loves about US is a little bit different. Say what you want about HelpingHans, but the man knows this game, but he's got his own unique vision and opinions about this game, and that's why he gets quite heated sometimes on stream, especially when it's like team games, because he has such clear thoughts on how to play this game. And for him, US is all about the indirect fire. The Scots, funnily enough, he plays it differently to everybody else. So let's see if that's what's going to be happening here, and let's see if the bazookas are what help him get there. Oh god, Rifleman in difficult situation, Tightrope.
Yeah, they get away alright. Hans is playing really well here.
Oh, sorry, the engagement's up here, my bad. It's getting used to it, don't worry. Alright, First Grenadiers branching out east, going to cap up the fuel.
Oh, first Goliath in production for VonIvan.
Oh,
that could turn things around. A Goliath wipe.
It really could. And Hans has to watch out for that. Hans also said to me, I believe I was driving him to Bovington when he said it to me, that he personally doesn't fear the Goliath as much as he thinks other players do. He reckons he can hear them before, you know, a little bit better. And it's a good point because he did better than anybody against the Goliath strategy in that 4th tournament that we cast. He got to the final and he took a game off VonIvan, and to be honest, he never lost a single squad to a Goliath everybody else did, including players like Talisman.
Yeah, or maybe that's the actual reason behind his re-echelons. He wants to get the double sweepers to be able to spot those Goliaths more easily.
There you go, and get on board with that little fruitcake right now, that little bundle of love. Oh, such a cutie, isn't he, Tyro? Oh, he's hiding in the bushes, look. Come on, little fella. Come on. Let's see what you've got, eh? Let's see what he's going to do for us.
Yep, running straight down the middle.
I can't believe we didn't pick out that the rear echelons are for sweeping. Have we ever cast this game before, Tyro? Do we know what we're on about?
Well, I mean, this is such an uncommon strategy to see. Most players aren't going as US forces in the first place.
Oh, he's positioned perfectly. Foch Grenadiers, one man remaining. Oh, the Kugel's going to bait him. Oh, he's gone for it. He's jumped the gun. Oh, 3 men only. That could have been cataclysmic.
That was a close call. That re-echelon, it ran forward like a little bit.
Didn't pop a wheelie.
No.
If the Goliath had popped a wheelie, it would have been better.
Nice attempt from Von, but nice reaction times from Hans.
Indeed. Should he have waited? They were coming, weren't they? He didn't have to run. I think he got a little bit excited. He was like, yay!
You kind of have to like go at them, get a little bit of speed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Combat unit ready.
Fair enough. Well, there's another one now, so let's make that control group 1 and replace him. Here he is, little fella.
Yep, and now looks following this up.
Oh, there's an engagement over here. Let's see what's going to happen. Those Grenadiers have thrown the incendiary grenade. Doesn't seem to have mattered. Stern Pioneers have lost the model.
Yeah, the bar on that lieutenant doing great damage. Oh, and that's a late retreat too.
It really is. Oh, he survives though.
Yeah. If he chased to the road, there's still a big chance of wiping him. Probably wouldn't have got it.
VonIvan's done very well to wrestle control back from Hans in this game. It's no surprise as well. His OKW play is elite level, and it's going well. Oh, he's accidentally vaulted his Hans. Doesn't matter anyway. That wasn't an accidental vault. That was a headbutt. You know, come on, let's get him.
What's incredible here is that VonIvan has like a much smaller army, but look at his map control.
It's insanity. It's that incredible Kubelwagen usage. I mean, I'd love to see how many caps that thing has gotten, because it's clearly done a lot of work. Over here, we've got the Panzer II Lukes having a little poke around, seeing where its prey is.
Yeah, nothing on that left side. Let's stick go for Lieutenant, so it doesn't have access to the anti-tank gun.
Rifleman just moves around a little bit, possibly even expecting instead of going for it fired. Lukes is scared of the AT grenade, doesn't want to tango. Goliath's hiding out on the bushes there. We'll keep an eye on that for you, don't you worry. Oh, Lukes is doing some good work.
Infantry attacking in force.
Behind the tank trap though, should be okay, Tightrope.
Yeah, he can just wait that one out. I think VonIvan's just, he's like, why is he just standing there? Is he trying to bait me into something? That's what you think at the high levels of play. You're like, man, why is this guy standing here for so long? Like, if you're up against a beginner, you're like, oh, he's just bad. But when you're up against one of these high level players...
Do you ever get frustrated, Tyro, when you get up against an auto match player you don't know, and you do something like that, like a double gambit, and then they just don't move?
yeah.
Like, well, at this level, they are honestly all of such an elite caliber that there's so many mind games going on right now as the Kubel now plays the game of being dead.
Yeah, 50 cal, such good penetration. Cool, such little armor.
Ooh, 50 cal maybe. It's going to get the Goliath before it gets there. Will it be able to track? Yes, it will. What else have we got going on? We've got a little tactical cohesive battle group from Hans getting penalised by the incendiary grenade and the Lukes. Hans is being pushed back, everybody.
Yeah, VonIvan, despite losing so many units, he just hangs on to that map controller like nothing else. It's just so impressive. I don't know how he does it. He stretches his units right to the brink.
Watch out for that. No, he's suppressed even though he's in a house, so he won't be able to get the shots off. Luke's pushing away that rifle there. Von is in control.
Yeah, and this looks with no real counter apart from those bazookas. Just on the field day.
Luke's on the retreat path here. Neg cover all the way down that road. Watch. Somehow hug the yellow cover and survive there. Here the bazookas! What a salvo!
Yep, but he's like, oh damn, I'm getting out of here now. I don't want any part of that.
Oh, Hansy baby! With the attack ground there, max range. Didn't quite get the shot, but what a miracle it would have been.
Yeah, why not, you know? If you've got the time spare, go for those long range attack ground shots that can always scatter to the other side of the map.
What an amazing first day of GCS2 we've had today. If you've got so much action to catch up on if you're one of the viewers joining us now. We've seen the miracle of Manchester Jesulan taking out HelpingHans in the first round, relegating him to the lower bracket. And in this game, we're seeing the two most popular streamers in Coming Heroes 2 collide in an esports caliber venue, in incredible tournaments, giving everything they've got in this game too.
Yeah, and on the back of the incredible map control VonIvan's had, he's got tier 4 up in a very nice position, so he's got that side of the map on lockdown basically.
He has. He can consolidate his territory, really put himself in the driving seat. Saying that for every bit VonIvan does, he sometimes loses squads here and there. This isn't that time though. On tightrope. Have a bet.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon's going to win?
Oh, no, I can't call it at this stage.
Can't,
it just seems like it's going VonIvan's way right now. It does. So I pick VonIvan. But you know, Hans has dodged all those Goliaths so far, so it's a problem for VonIvan because he can't afford to get the weapon upgrades on his Volksgrenadiers.
He can't. No, it's that's the problem with the Lukes. You don't end up with many STGs, unfortunately.
The enemy has cut our supply chain.
Hans has gone for the captain, so that makes me think he's probably going to be going for the Pershing.
Yeah, absolutely. The captain will get him those Scots he craves so badly as well. No, my bad, that's Major idiot. Don't worry. It's been a long day, dude. Just noticing your silence there, you're like, this guy's a complete moron. He doesn't even know what comes out of the relevant sections. It's fine though. Ooh, Goliath's pushing up. Exciting times. Lieutenant, has he seen it?
He must have seen that.
That's like a 5-year-old playing hide and seek with you. He's behind the curtains.
Yeah, with the feet
Oh,
underneath.
where could he be?
Oh, no, go back to the Goliath.
Oh, my bad, okay. Sorry, good shout, tightrope.
Oh, I think he's going to get rid of this one too. No, he's trying to... He's trying to get out of there, but he just couldn't do it.
I see there was a retreat path that could have been exploited by VonIvan there. It's a good job for that, for him.
And Hans, you know, 63 supply to VonIvan's 46. He's in a pretty good spot. VonIvan, however, very close to his Panzer IV, so we'll have to see how that goes once he gets to the field. There's already a lot of anti-tank on the field.
Yeah.
2 bazooka squads and an AT gun.
First Grenadier is starting to close the pocket on elsewhere as we get a big assault on the east. Will Hans be able to keep him at bay? Also got this MG34 joining the fray, adding down fire down range.
Oh, shooting at the... Yeah, started shooting at the wrong squad. Oh. Can't suppress this lieutenant. Oh, finally gets it.
Just about, but the damage has been done, and here come the reinforcements. Shame that Goliath moved, because it could have helped out in this situation, but Hans has a really good feel for where the Goliaths are at any one time. And Von's got the munitions, but he isn't building one. I think that tells a tale. He knows Hans isn't that easily exploded.
No.
Oh, another good salvo. He won't be able to get the Hail Mary shot, though, because the Fox Grenadiers are putting pressure on.
Oh, no, he does indeed queue up another Goliath.
Okay.
So, there you go.
Well, you know, try once, try twice, try a third time. And if that doesn't work, you should probably then try a fourth time. That's the VonIvan
this is
textbook.
the 4th time right now.
Yeah, right.
The problem is now, though, he's only got one STG Fox Grenadier, and Hans is starting to get bars on quite a lot of these riflemen, so they're going to start muscling out these Fox Grenadiers.
They are indeed. And there we go, this cheeky little Blight's just popped a wheelie. He's having a hell of a time, he's loving it. Let's see if this 4th built Goliath is the one. The ultimate Goliath.
think he's just got to be a little bit more patient with them. He's kind of been trying to drive them into very aggressive positions.
He has.
And just keep getting spotted.
Panzer 4, ready for action.
He just plays it a little bit cooler and just waits for the opportunity to come to him. I think
Absolutely. Panzer 4 has now been built for VonIvan. He's got that rolling onto the battlefield. That'll keep the pressure down. But in the meantime, folks, Grenadier in a difficult situation. Bar fire. Will it finish the job? We've got green cover just about saving the day. So he destroys it. That's how he thanks that wall that just saved his squad's life. He rolls over it. Here comes the Panzer 4.
Yeah, VonIvan getting lucky there. Hans activated the arm-piercing rounds in the AT gun at just the wrong time, caused him to misfire.
There's the Goliath. It's rolling into view. They try and find an angle. Oh, nice shot there. It's coming over. He's going to get it, is he?
Oh, no, they're too spread out.
Oh, that was so close. Oh, he might get these guys on retreat, perhaps. Hans might be able to hear it. Oh, he's running.
Very slow to turn.
Oh, Hans again. 4 for 4 on Goliath spots and kills there.
And VonIvan, that's his machine gun down there. So look at his army. Once again, he's got just about nothing left.
He has lost a machine gun, though. But he's still in such a great position that looking good.
No, he just lost another squad.
Has he? Where the hell did that one die?
It's over here.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. We had a squad wipe over here, but that's unfortunate. VonIvan does lose them, and despite losing squads, he somehow makes it work, and that's the VonIvan madcap kind of play style.
Yeah.
He once had a Twitch title saying "working on unit preservation." I was like, yeah, finally. It's been like 5 years, and that was the last time I ever saw that Twitch title.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
Well, I mean, you keep winning, so...
Yeah, he's a great player. Great player.
Unit ready.
And I love the fact that he brings something different to the table. Not everybody has to be the super efficient kind of preservation master of tactics. VonIvan is a master of madness and chaos, and it works for him, and we wouldn't change him for the world. Here comes a Vet 3 lieutenant, putting the pressure down on the stern Pioneer.
Oh man, late retreat.
There you go.
Oh.
There's a VonIvan squad wipe caught out in the open. Here we see a VonIvan squad wipe in its natural hunting habitat, losing every model of the squad.
That was nasty. I mean, he only has a couple units. What was he looking at apart from that squad?
I know, right?
Oh man.
He just, maybe he's got such good laser focus on what he needs to, that he's maybe his peripheral focus isn't so good. I don't know.
No. Goliath, run!
Run, Goliath! Get out of there, please! You're the last hope of NA in this series. Before VonIvan may have to go down to the loose bracket to face Refuro later on today.
Despite losing all these units, VonIvan's still holding a large amount of map control.
Oh! Yeah.
And we've seen him make some crazy comebacks in the past.
Really, absolutely have. Boats Grenadiers repositioning. One of the last remaining squads. Oh, my bad. Nothing too bad happened though, fortunately. VonIvan has practically nothing left. He's now getting obers though. Should help his situation.
Yeah.
Check out the graphs whilst we're here, because I haven't had a chance to check these out quite yet. HelpingHans is pretty tit for tat, to be honest. Obviously, that graph's pretty rubbish for OKW because they start with an advantage, but you can clearly see that VonIvan's lost his advantage recently.
Yeah, Hans is a very big army. Like, look at the top left side of the screen. There's so many units up there.
That is not cropped. That is genuinely the size. 75 pop cap to 38 right now.
Combat unit ready.
Only thing in VonIvan's favour is that Hans still 2.5 CPs away from Pershing.
He is. He's getting close. And here we go. Hans swarming onto the battlefield. He's pushing away that MG34. The Luke's Veteran T2 is doing a good amount of fire. The Panzer IV doing likewise. But elsewhere, look at this positioning by Hans. He's pushing up as one with overlapping supporting arcs of fire.
Yeah, and with this many support weapons, this is the kind of time where Hans could actually go for a push on the OKW truck. Just sets up a million machine guns and just lets his AT gun pick away at it.
Obers aren't doing their ultimate combat effectiveness now. There's only one of them firing through the... Fortunately, it is the MG34 still, but could be better.
Yeah, and they need to vet up. You know, they're trying to shoot at vet 2 squads. They're a little bit behind.
Lost a model eventually and forced away. Hans is finding his feet in this battle, and look how close it is in the victory points. This game has legs, Tightrope. We're in for an all-time classic here.
I certainly hope so. And VonIvan actually going for the Panther right now in anticipation of the Pershing arriving. Something a bit beefier to fight against it.
Rear echelons live to fight another day there. They've been a very good part of Hans's formations with those bazookas, dealing constant damage. I think the fact that they're both veterancy, well, one of them's veterancy 3, the other's veterancy 2, and they both have great repair when the Pershing hits. Maybe straight back in the battle, back to wiping squads should it suffer any damage.
Yep, Kansas got to start banking up for that Pershing. There's quite a lot of manpower still to save because his army size is so big right now. Can he even afford it?
Well, we do have the answer to the Pershing, and it is, of course, the Panther. So, apparently, I say P's very pronounced, and the venue tech, George, said I need to stop because when I do that, it spikes the audio. He's a specialist, this guy. Yeah. So I can't wait to say the Panther is penetrating the Pershing. It's going to be great.
It's just going to go off the charts.
It's going to be the red lines.
It's going to be breaking the meters.
That's it. Here we go.
Here it comes. No secret now. Hans knows about this. And he goes in for the crush? No.
No, not quite. Yeah. No turning circle on that bad boy. It's too damn big. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's going
now
straight.
He's going in for the crush.
Will he get any?
No.
No, he won't. He gets some bazookas with that slope places armor, 54 tons of the stuff. He's going to be all right.
I've actually got quite a lot of munitions right now. Maybe he's going to try save for the artillery strike.
Got to be a cool strat from Hans now if he doesn't even go Pershing. The Panther will be useless, right?
Yeah, it's very bad shooting, especially when you don't have the machine gun upgrade.
Yeah.
Currently does not, so it is being trashed. Look, it doesn't even have a single kill.
It doesn't have a single kill, of course not. Panzer IV does have the one though. As evidence right there.
VonIvan hanging tough. He's hanging onto his side of the map still.
Yeah.
Despite this huge army size disparity.
Look at that from HelpingHans. It feels like he's in cheat mode, he's just generating units for fun. He's got a huge army size and he's not even close to pop cap. It's 3 MGs, 3 riflemen, all with Browning automatics. Got Lieutenant the same, Captain, 2 AT guns, and now the creme de la creme of the HelpingHans army. It is, of course, the M26 Pershing. Oh dear Lord, VonIvan fans are wincing right now.
This thing is beastly, so fast, and incredibly powerful gun. Uh-oh.
Oh dear, you're exposing your rear to somebody that will take full advantage. And I won't say I'll filter what I was about to say, that's fine. I'm in a professional venue, I've got to be, you know, professional and all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, he got 50 cal in a decent position. Pershing has just made its presence known. It's not killed anything quite yet, but the risk is always there. It's an omnipresent danger.
Yeah, hugging these support weapons at the moment, so even if he does get bum rushed by the Panther, there's just too much support for the Panther to be able to fight it. Oh, stolen bazooka on the squad, I didn't notice that.
Yep, that's going to help when the Pershing kills you. Oh, there you go. Captain doesn't have the small arms fire to take advantage with the carbines and SMGs, but it does not matter because the Pershing is the sniper. It's the ultimate in squad wiping technology.
So fast. You can just like chase those squads down and so accurate whilst firing on the move.
Absolutely. And, the Pershing's just silly tank. It actually it's like it's got a rail gun or something, you know? It's like a futuristic vehicle. It's insanity. Insanity on tracks.
Just trying to outmaneuver this AT gun, but it's not working out too well.
Oh, look at that debris flying through the air. Pershing fancies a little sea. Oh, is there anything to kill over here, guys? I'm the Pershing, yo. Yeah, I might fire through the bushes on this. Oh, but he hits only health damage, though. That would have been an awesome shot if it hadn't. Oh, God, look at Hans with the abilities. He clicks it so quickly. Didn't penetrate that time, but great usage. What's this we've got? Sector assault.
This is a very unpredictable artillery striker. He can just drop bombs like you don't even know where.
Somebody once explained it to me and I still didn't believe him. Apparently it's got 3 phases or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's doing something over here. That's interesting. Oh, what's this? Some dinosaurs are coming from the east. That's interesting. Sector assault at its finest. And here comes the earthquake zone. The sector assault's doing the earthquake zone.
Yeah.
Nobody understands it.
I think this is getting changed.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So we don't have to remember what it does. That's great, because I don't want to know. And, oh, Post Grenadier is dying. Ouch.
Forward elements report an infantry unit lost.
What are you doing? And I feel the same. VonIvan is a pleasure to watch, but he also brings a lot of pain with his gameplay. Not necessarily to the right focal point. Sometimes it's to himself, and it is, of course, in his preservation.
Well, he's going for the walking Stuka. I think that's the right choice because Hans has so many support weapons here, and
yeah, absolutely. These trees have got to go. Got to get rid of the tightrope. I mean, just look at these things. They're cocky. They're arrogant. They're big. They're green. Oh, we're saving the planet with our oxygen. Are you boots? Von's going to put a Stuka right there and put an end to this foliage, in inverted commas. Pretentious.
yeah, Von has been running into a brick wall with machine guns. Doesn't matter which side he tries, always getting suppressed.
Oh, good shot by the Pershing there. Took out that rock. Nice. Panzer 4. Oh, found a lossage over here. Nice there. That was the Lukes. Thanks to the M1AT Gun Veterancy 2 and the Zooks. So that's another loss for Von, and he can't keep sustaining these.
No.
First Stuka barrage is over here against the veteran M1. Oh, and a perfect line. Gets the Browning. No cigar for the AT gun. Oh, we've got a tango with the heavyweights. Well, no, we haven't. That's the Panzer 4. But here's the big cat. Late to the party. And some people say it's better late than never when the party's already over. You know, you might as well have stayed at home.
Oh, not over. 178 VPs left. Hans, he's not out of the woods. If he loses this Pershing recklessly, Von's right back in the game. Well, if the Panther keeps missing like that.
I swear, Coach Grenadiers have now, for the first time in a long time, given VonIvan 2 victory points to shout about. They are forced away, and it is only a fleeting example, a brief reprieve for the American.
Yeah, oh, another squad of Obers. Yeah. Like, yeah, I suppose he's kept the other squad alive, so it's better than he's doing with his Fox Grenadiers.
That's good. You'd be good at crisis counselling, Tightrope. You know, you may have lost all your family, but you've still got your health. Yeah. Well, that's an Aussie accent, I know, but it's close enough. Oh, big barrage from the Pershing. It's in close pursuit. Will it penetrate the Panther? Yes, it will. God. Rear armour hit. Schwerpanzer Battalion is in the way. Pershing momentarily. Oh, look at that turret traversal, though.
Is he going to try to use the APE rounds?
Apparently not.
He's going back in for the kill. He wants it.
He wants it hard. Panther's cowering. Oh, there you go with a good shot.
A cheeky shot.
Main gun destroyed. It's out there. But have we got anything waiting to help out? And we do not indeed. Rear armour penetrated. Panzer 4 goes into...
Blitzen. He's chasing it down, but all bazookas are right there.
Oh, he got caught on the train and taken out. There you go. Main gun destroyed on that bad boy. Will the rear echelon take him out? He's actually trying to keep them from firing. He's got to keep moving. Rear echelons get an angle. Will they get the shot? One squad remaining.
Can't.
Oh!
It's the sweeper. He can't shoot the bazooka.
No! Put away the frying pan. Get the bazooka, man. What are you doing, son? Jesus Christ.
That's what I was saying. If VonIvan, you know, he takes out the Pershing. He's back in the game now.
He is. Where's the Stuka firing? It's down at this angle. Let's have a look. Oh, takes out.
Yeah, that's dead. Not even the weapon left after that.
VonIvan does not play Company Heroes. He plays VonIvan playing Company Heroes. The normal rules do not apply. Take your textbook, throw it out the window. You're watching VonIvan, ladies and gentlemen.
What is that down there? Is that a weapon?
This.
Oh, bar. Oh.
Ooh, bars on the Obers. Nice. They're about to die, though, possibly, so...
Oh, now he's putting a push onto that tech structure. He wants to knock that out.
Oh, and he gets it! There you go! With a huge max range shot from the Veteran 2 M1. Doesn't... Oh, there you go. MG34 taken out.
Yeah, it's all that really high veterancy American infantry with the bars.
Destroys the weapon as well with the M1. Now he launches his captain on. Doesn't seem to have affected Hans.
No, he's just soldiering on, saving up his manpower for another Pershing. He's about to take the triple cap. So despite losing the Pershing, he's still doing excellent.
He's doing very well indeed, and VonIvan needs to battle out of this. He needs to wrestle from underneath, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style. Get a chokehold back on HelpingHans, because HelpingHans is just wailing on him right now.
Oh man, he's even got so much spare time. He's destroying the bricks, so VonIvan can't salvage them.
So in control. I mean, we know he's not calm right now. We know how competitive HelpingHans is. I think that's one of the biggest common grounds I find with HelpingHans as a friend, is just how brutally competitive the guy is. He's not even letting up for a moment. He's not relaxing. He's going full pelt for this because he wants it. He may have been acting casual on stream. It's all an act. James Whiteside, the man, is a competitive beast. He does not take no for an answer. He'll fight, and he'll fight till he wins, and if he loses, he'll be damn bitter about it. And he's playing well today.
Yeah, Hans is really strong in these two games. VonIvan just can't find a way through.
Can't, man. And we know VonIvan doesn't really suffer with stage frights either. There's been no real tales of nervousness today. Feels like the players have felt really comfortable in their environment. We've had some amazing games. Here we go, Panther versus Pershing again. He'll be the first to penetrate. There we go. Trading shots out there.
I don't know who wins this match now between the Panther and the Pershing, since they changed the Panther. I haven't seen it that often.
Do you remember back in the old days of Code 2 when it was IS-2 versus Tiger and you just never knew? It was like flip a coin and you just sit there with your opponent in 1v1, duke it out. I think it's pretty close. Coordinated fire definitely helps for the Panther though, but that's in the Command Panther. This is the Vanilla Panther.
Yeah.
So the Vanilla Panther is a different kettle of fish, and agreed, I don't know either. Ooh, what's going on over here? Jesus Christ. It was over on the west side, unfortunately didn't capture that, never mind. Didn't see anything die on Hans's unit portrait, so it should be okay.
VonIvan, he's playing well. I mean, he's back on that right-hand side now. Got control of 1 VP and the fuel. He's fighting hard.
Fighting hard indeed. The new Pershing's not living up to his dad's mantle at the moment, and very disappointed in his son. He's only gotten the 1 kill. Look how sad he looks about it. He's kind of moping around the battlefield, dragging his... Oh, big shot coming in against the overs possibly. What's Von doing? This will be an overshot. Oh, there you go. And now the barred up captain may finish the job. We've got negative cover kicking in around here. Get out of the way, victory point alert. We don't want to see you.
It's away, but that was a close call.
It was a close call. Elsewhere, Von is branching out to capture this. He's got to be careful of this M5 mine as well.
Yeah, Hans has been actually planting quite a few of those mines around. They do take a long time to build, so it's quite a commitment to actually plant those down.
It really is. It's
oh, what is this? He's dropping the set curse out again.
Right, okay. I believe this time it's going to bring on a horde of flamingos. And then dingoes. And, sorry, I know that's Aussie again. I'm being so racist here, Tight Road.
Whoa.
Sorry, sheep. What did you guys have?
Kiwis.
Hobbits. Oh, kiwis, of course. Those lovely fruit, right, with the fur. Oh, there we go. It's a huge barrage. And it didn't do much. All the flightless birds. I do know these things. Oh! Well, why are we reacting? Sorry. Let me. I know this is meant to be hype and all that. Oh, look, the Pershing killed the squad. Pershing does as Pershing does, ladies and gentlemen. We all know what it's capable of. Here comes the Stuka. Ooh, didn't quite wipe the veterancy on the AT gun there.
There was a lot of explosions though.
It was a lot of explosions. Felt like we're in a Michael Bay film for a moment.
Consolidate our forces. We are down to 50 points.
50 points remaining for VonIvan before he goes down to the loser bracket. Sorry, the lower bracket, to use its euphemistic title, to face Refuro.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. Oh my god. Oh, comes in for one last laugh.
There you go. Oh, last laugh. Talking of which, here comes the Pantherfall. Will he get the last laugh? No, he won't. That was a rubbish shot. Needs another one. Won't be afforded that opportunity. Here come the bazooka-wielding rear echelons. Oh, Von's pissed. The Panther's just pushing in and then pushing out again. Doing the okey-dokey and turning around with a great shot. Well, come on, Panzer IV, do some work. Panthers. There you go,
there
pintle
go.
mount. Finally.
Blitz out. It's out of range of the AT gun.
What a shot!
How is it connecting at this range?
Jesus. Ober's now attacking the Pershing. That's not a good idea, Von. What are you doing, you madman?
Oh, Hans has activated combined arms.
Has he really? That'll give him, of course,
Minor bonuses.
combined bonuses for infantry and tanks when they're in proximity. Oh, the Pershing's going for the Obers. This could be a big shot. He's reloaded. Oh, didn't choose the Obers as the weapon target of choice.
Contest this VP. No, it's 33 left. Oh, I can't hang on for long.
No, exactly. You're right. It was the right choice for that round from the Pershing.
These tanks very damaged for VonIvan. They're going to be out of commission for quite a while.
Surely the Stuka's ready to fire. Indeed it is. Come on. That was good.
Good timing. Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah. I just wish I could play as good. Here we go. Stuka down. And not doing much at all, to be honest. And he just literally used the ambient sprint of the lieutenant to get in and out of there and straight back on the job of finishing this game off. And it will indeed be just that. Obers are coming, but the rifle's waiting. They are veterancy 3. And there you go. Neutralised victory point in the north. Pershing. Oh God, what was that? Pershing in position, waiting. In the sense of the victory point, it's been capped. Panther gonna have to do a hell of a lot of work.
Oh man, double AT guns there as well.
Great positioning by Hans. He's in a great position.
Blitzing in.
26 victory points remaining. Will Hans hold on and lose squads to keep the victory? Will he risk it? No, he won't, because he's a wise player, an experienced player, and he's in command right now. Why risk anything? He knows what he's doing is working. M1AT gun could finish the job right now. It bounces.
He's just all in. He needs to get this VP.
He does. Von has no fallback plan right now. Oh,
what a bundle
grenade indeed. In stereo, as we saw a trio of grenades tied together, dismembering models right there.
Pershing's still hanging around like a bad smell.
Oh, bad smell, bad death for the Orbital Dorton, as they are stinking up the battlefield with their corpses thanks to the M26.
Hans has been so quick on the trigger for the armor-piercing rounds.
He's been amazing at that.
Yeah.
It's been incredible. For a man that doesn't use command groups either, this is all mostly mouse clicking, I must admit. I think he uses, he's incredibly quick at it. Practice, man.
Finally wins the battle for the central VP. 14 left. Can Von get a unit in there in time?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
For Von fans in chat, of course, this is a double elimination. Oh my lordy Jesus, what's coming onto the battlefield? This is literally late war Germany in a nutshell. You know, putting all your hopes in one big, ugly, ironclad bastard. And that's exactly what it is. It's a land ship. and it's 68.5 tons.
10 points.
Generally, like, it's a pretty good counter to the Pershing, but it's just too late.
Too late, too much too late. Should have been using the iron to make more Panzer IVs, and instead they've got a huge, worthless King Tiger. And these 2 victory points will now dissipate, meaning HelpingHans is in the semi-final. Sorry about that. And we're back in the lobby. That was absolutely awesome. I enjoyed that, Tyra. Thank you for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
We're going to obviously digest what we just saw for you all. There will now be, of course, a lot more matches. There's going to be lower bracket matches happening. The latest a match will start tonight is 10 PM, so at least an hour and a half or possibly 2 hours more of matches before we begin all